I have no idea what they are. It's a whole bunch of boxes. That's all I know. We got a whole lot of boxes. If I had to guess, those are clamps.
Holy cow.
Those are some big boy clamps. Oh, and some big boy hardware. Huh. Well, this ought to be interesting. Hey, look. They got little, you know, packets for your bolts. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Michael's over here making fun of me because I say that every single time. But anyway, welcome back. We are back working on the Peterbilt as promised. The weather looks like it's semi-decent today, so we're back at it on Project Peterbilt here. We have got... What?
Semi-decent.
Oh, it's... that's a good dad joke. Anyway, we have got 7-8 boxes. Everything inside here is hopefully everything we need to install our stack kit on the Peterbilt. Now, we did get this from 4 State Trucks. They had a sale like a long time ago, so this has just been sitting in the shop. Lincoln Chrome, because obviously hashtag America. So anyway, I'm not going to show you guys exactly what size, what style we got, but I'm really excited. This should really transform the look of the Pete. It should actually look like a little less of a project, a little more complete with the stack kit on there. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully everything is in there. I do believe that the factory, I'm not sure this was meant for the factory exhaust. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to change that and possibly the top one. So gonna be a little bit of a learning experience on how much work we're gonna need to do to install this system. Now, we did actually get a new Y pipe as well. So who knows? Who knows? We're gonna learn, find out, and basically step number 1 is unbox all of this stuff here.
These are different.
What'd you find?
These are different.
We have different brackets.
I just don't know. Oh, it's a rubber. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that those mount to the cab, right? I think we lose the factory brackets. Those go there. You know what I always think is really interesting is like these bolts right here. You know, I just hopefully, I'm not going to say it because I don't want it to happen, but these bolts right here, whew, they got some miles on them. Well, I'm glad that I thought this stuff was all clamps, which, oh, so these bolt to that then.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You know, we're semi-noobs here, you know.
So we have 4 of those and 2 of these.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, now you did it. Now you did it. Yes, you did. Silent Mike literally just said, this didn't look too bad. We should be able to knock this out. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what's going to happen.
These are the same.
Yeah. Yes, they should be the same.
This.
Right, so the exhaust comes over on the passenger side, so that should be shorter. And then this is the driver's side. Anyway, guys, I have been in love before in my life, but whew, this is some sexy stuff. All right, so you probably can tell we're just going to kind of go over it a little bit right now. So what we got here is a full, I'm shaking, the camera is shaking, I'm sorry. Full 8-inch flat top system, big picket style elbows, and we went with the 8-inch Y pipe. And then that connects to your factory 5-inch exhaust, I believe. So I think everything should be here. Flat tops. Man. Oh, man. I cannot even contain my excitement. This, like I said, this is going to make the truck for sure. So anyway, I think we're just gonna try and start throwing this thing on here. What do you think? Start on the bottom, work your way to the top?
Yeah.
So my biggest concern and question is, and what I've seen guys do is, that's a lot of weight to like support right off the factory exhaust, because there's no like hangers on this, you know. They're really just on the cab. Now I've seen people, I think where the clamps go from here to the elbows, they try and run like some long adjustable like heim joint rod to something to kind of take up some of that weight, but I guess we'll have to look at that. So you know what they say, nothing to it but to do it. So I'm gonna hop on this baby. How big is your exhaust? We can fit Silent Mike's whole head in there.
About as big as your head.
Unless you got a big head. All right, step number one. We have determined that we are going to attempt to remove the brackets. Just get it over with. This one already looks loose. Oh!
Yeah, we don't have to break them.
I think I got enough big enough breaker bar. Oh, I was so scared. Oh, I was scared of that. Very scared. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing. All right, quick update. We have won, I believe, the biggest battle of the day. We went ahead and removed the brackets here, the original brackets, and they all came out without any bolt issues. So this side is pretty much kind of loosely set in place with both of the clamps, the new mounts. We did this first, and then we'll start sliding the pipes through and probably work our way from the bottom up, but successful already because we did not have any bolt issues getting the bolts out of the, I guess you would call it the cab. They're actually threaded all the way through the cab. Up top here, took the grinder up there, covered everything up, and those are actually hooked in there. So went ahead, cut the hooks out, and got them on there. Now, I guess we'll have to play. We have the brackets set up top here right now. I'm not sure if guys mount them below or up top. Again, first timers here. What I want to make sure is, what I've seen before is a lot of guys that have the picket elbows. I've seen the picket elbows actually come up from the tank. I want to make sure that they are level with the same height as the, well, trying to get the box. So the box is here, the tank is here. I want to make sure the gap and everything kind of flows really nicely in this area. So I'm not sure if that requires moving those maybe to the lower position or not, but that's where we're at. Reagan! I don't know if you guys heard that. I heard Reagan's yelling over there, but yes. Very nice. So all in all, so far, the Lincoln exhaust kit is looking good.
That's not correct. That it's not working for you.
Yes, that is what the parts gentleman told me. Basically, the problem with this tee is they're supposed to be neck down and sleeved on both ends to work with the elbows, and only one side is sleeved down, so the elbow on the other side does not connect to it. They are both 8-inch OD instead of the end on the T-pipe. That is incorrect. It's supposed to be sleeved down to 7 3/4 is what the parts gentleman told me.
Need is, proper, and then we will go from there, okay?
Okay, sounds great. I'll wait for your email and send the picture right away.
All right, Greg. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Dang it! Guys, this always happens. This always happens. Well, we were rolling along. Everything was good. And then things weren't good. Oh, no. It looks like you're getting ready for nap time. Well, guys, I'm not sure if any of you guys may have saw this while I showed you the pipes. We don't know what we're doing out here, but anyway. So our T-pipe, you can kind of see it's neck down here to sleeve inside of our elbows. And that side over there is not neck down. And we have like OD situation where this is supposed to slip inside of each other. So I've been on the phone with 4 states because that's where we got it from. So now we're playing the waiting game of seeing we may have got a either defective Y or the wrong Y. I'm not really sure. So that is to be determined. So that has definitely, you want to know what I want to say? I always say that throws a wrench in the works, Another dad joke. Anyway, well, I guess I'm not sure what we're going to bounce to next because I believe probably wanted to start with that Y pipe, right? I mean, there's no point in trying to put anything up there just to, it all really hinges off of the elbows going up and everything else.
Yeah, or scratch them.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Well, man, oh man, guys. Exhaust stack installation gone wrong. Well, it's lunchtime. It's always a positive. It's lunchtime. Me and Michael are going to devise a plan on what to do after lunch, and then we'll catch back up. All right, so it is a little bit after lunch. It's actually the following morning. We got a game plan going forward here. So heard back from 4 State Trucks, heard back from Lincoln. It turns out all the part numbers are correct. For some reason, our Y pipe, that specific Y pipe that we got, was not tapered down on that one end. It is supposed to be tapered down, so finally got word back from them. But we decided to bounce to something a little bit different, still working on the Peterbilt here. Spent the rest of the day running out and grabbing every single thing, hopefully, that we need to replumb all of the air system and finish up the fuel system on the truck. As you guys know, we kind of halfway put that air tank in. We need to finish plumbing all of the air, all of the fuel. Got all of our new collars, nuts, adapters, plugs, a whole bunch of everything, new airline, and obviously you guys know from previous, we are not going to be using the air dryer and the reservoir that came on the truck. As you can see, I don't think it was drained very regularly, and we are not going to trust that. So we are going to have to mount the new dryer and reservoir in a little bit of a different spot, so that will take some time. So we're basically just going to have at it trying to get the truck back to running, driving with the fuel and the air. I mean, obviously the exhaust does not need to be on for it to fire up and move and run. So that's where we're headed. It's not a glorious, very fun job crawling underneath that, running all the new stuff, but that's what we're gonna do. Try and get everything hooked up. We're actually draining the coolant out of it right now because as you guys can see, these hoses that have been hanging out here for forever, ever since we took the sleeper off, we're not going to be using those anymore. Those are not going to be running to the new sleeper. So we're going to do a little hose deleting up here, drain the coolant out, put some plugs in there. It's actually got a fuel heater over here, which we may or may not be using, just trying to clean up some of the stuff. But anyway, that is the plan for today. Just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. Running airlines, running fuel lines, buttoning everything up, and we will see how far we can get today. midday update for you guys. So Michael over here has taken care of all of the heater hose reroute things, stuff, if you will. That whole category is done. We actually ended up removing the whole block from this little section here because we don't really need it anymore. We just got the one heater core line, got our coolant filter over here. That is done. I've spent most of the morning underneath of the truck running the new fuel lines, getting the battery cables put in the battery box, which actually worked out nicely. Little surprise in the fuel filter water separator bowl here. I went and ran and got new fuel filters for this one and for the canister here. Now, I think because the truck had been sitting for like a year, this is everything that came out of the bowl here in this thing. So we really actually, I went and grabbed a filter wrench because I did not have one of these for these. This spins right here. But let me show you guys. We knew we needed new fuel filters. We're gonna try and get this thing fired up before the end of the day. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Oh boy, that is not good. So we went and got new fuel filters while I was gone. Michael started taking it apart a little bit more, and all of that puked out of the bottom of it, which not good at all. So we're gonna go ahead and take this apart, clean this a little bit more. I've got our new fuel lines right here run. We're gonna go ahead and connect that up to this base, and then the other one, I forget, where did the other one go? Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Oh wait, I'm such an idiot. It connected to here. Oh, duh. All right, so the new fuel lines really just need to be reran. We got to connect this one to here, and then I believe that's the return. So we're also connecting the batteries, getting these charged up. We got to create the hold down, but just because the terminals have been sitting for so long, gonna go ahead and clean those up. I went and got new jumpers because the way the batteries were set up before was kind of a little odd. They weren't even all connected. So now we're gonna have all 4 of them connected, linked up. That is the midday update. Like I said, we're gonna clean that fuel filter out, replace the fuel filters, and try to put some fuel. Went ahead and went and ran and got some fuel in the smart car, and we're gonna try and get this thing at least fired up today. So our new exhaust elbow is gonna be a couple days away. I'm not sure, seeing that today's midweek, if it's gonna be here by the weekend, but if we at least get it started, then all we have to wrap up is finishing the air side of things and the exhaust. This thing is technically running. And she wasn't no John Deere either, but she got her done.
Start her.
Start her up. Ha-ha! Boys, she runs yet again. Oh boy, does that feel good. Feels good. She did need a little bit of starting fluid, but she is good. She's back ready to go. She's fired up. We did not get to any of the air side plumbing of the air dryer, but we did just kind of focus on getting the thing fired up, which obviously you guys heard we got it fired up. We just shut the one tank off, put a little bit of fuel in this one tank, and got her fired up. She had a whole bunch of air, obviously from sitting. We cleaned out all of the fuel lines up to the pump on the side of the engine, and whew, oh, it feels good. Obviously, we got no interior. We got the 5-gallon bucket seat. The transmission is definitely confused and pissed off. It does not want to start when it's got like the transmission flashing lights on. A couple little odds and ends, obviously, because we got a whole bunch of stuff unplugged inside there. But all in all, it doesn't matter because she fired up. Tomorrow, the next day, the next video, we will focus on the air side. That way, hopefully, the next time you see this thing, it will not be sitting in this spot in the driveway. But anyway, we'll get to that. Got the batteries charged up, got our jumpers on. So, I think a lot of people, sorry for the sun, I can't see. A lot of people underestimate when you start taking things apart on this level and you are trying to do a detailed build. There is tons and tons of miscellaneous little odds and ends. Like, we got the batteries in, but the batteries are not secured. We still have to do the battery hold down. We have to zip tie a whole bunch of stuff. So yes, it runs, but there's still a lot of work, miscellaneous work to be done. But huge step in getting this thing back on the road at the end of today. So hopefully tomorrow, like I said, with the air, we'll get that figured out. But whew. What do you say, Silent Mike? Thumbs up. Our man Silent Mike just helping us get it done. Turbo didn't look too bad inside there. You know, it didn't look the great. It's definitely not the biggest, but you know what's coming. Now that the thing runs again, I'm gonna start ordering some Go Fast parts because obviously this is a race truck. So give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. That is pretty much going to wrap up this video. We'll be back at it tomorrow, the next day. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, hit the like button. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.